With the ability to balance rations for every stage of a calf's life, the feed consultants provide valuable information to support your operation. They strive to provide best-in-class service and knowledge you can count on. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed supplier. Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, or utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Advanced Sunflower is your locally owned and operated sunflower processing company that buys all types of sunflowers for the edible and bird food industries. They market sunflowers domestically and internationally, so they have a wide range of options to get you the best price for your sunflowers. Most advanced sunflower contracts have an act of God clause, so you don't have to worry if Mother Nature takes a toll on your crop. Give Jared a call at 605-554-1301 to help you get the most profit out of your sunflowers.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
And welcome back to Wolsey. Here's the starters. James Valley Christian head coach Derek Kleinsasser, a record of 1-6. They'll start Alicia Andreas, a 5'6 junior. Addison Kleinsasser, 5'9 sophomore. Caitlin Stahl, a 5'4 senior. Janiyah Waldner, a 5'3 freshman. And Rylan Whiff is a 5'9 junior. Sanborn Central Woonsocket head coach Krista Robinson with a record of 6-1. They'll start Liz Boucher, 6'1 senior. First team All-Stater from last year and was the Class B Player of the Year last year. Callie Hofer, a 5'7 senior. Addison Bartholow, a 5'10 junior. Cammie Edwards, a 5'9 senior. And Lainey Gertz, a 5'8 sophomore. Boucher and Hofer, and I believe Edwards, are all returning starters from last year. And Bartholow and Lainey Gertz all both played extensively off the bench for the Blackhawks, who were state runners-up last year to Bennett County. So getting all the particulars here. Still have Sanborn Central Woonsocket to introduce before we get ourselves to the start of our game here. And people still filtering in. Of course, the mid-afternoon game on a Thursday may be a little hard to get to from a standpoint anyway, but overall, going to be people filtering out here all day with everybody coming in, with all 8 schools here filtering in and out here during the course of the day. Mike Ruth, again, is the tournament director this year, superintendent of schools from Iroquois. Keep an eye on the weather for tomorrow, because it just seems like we're always worried about the weather during the 281 tournament. Just checking the officials here quickly. Tyler Moss and Dennis Hines are 2 of the officials. Didn't catch the third name, but they are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. They are the law on the court. They're backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Sanborn Central Woonsocket is the top seed. They are wearing their home whites with blue numbers and letters, blue and red trim. And there's the tip, and right to the basket goes Lainey Gertz for the layup off the opening tip. A bucket and a quick 2-0 lead for the Blackhawks. Full court pressure here by Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Another steal, another shot underneath for Gertz. Missed that one. The steal was by Cammie Edwards, but I couldn't catch the rebound. But it'll be Sanborn Central Woonsocket ball on the baseline to my right. We're high atop right at center court here in Woolsey. Here's the drive. Now backing it out is Gertz. Come off left side, Callie Hofer. Bartholow right back to Hofer. Here's the cut in the middle for Gertz. Top of the key three. Boucher, no good. Long rebound out of bounds, and it will be James Valley Christian ball. Sanborn Central Woonsocket sets up in that 2-2-1 full court press. They've already forced a turnover. Pass in the middle. They get it up ahead to Waldner. Down on the baseline. Looked like a travel. It was a little pump fake there, but Kleinsasser did leave her feet. And the ball will turn back over to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. We're just underway here from Woolsey. Bounce pass in the corner. Cammie Edwards. They work the perimeter against a 2-3 zone by James Valley Christian. Bartholow goes up top. Edwards, the ball knocked away. Or Hofer, Hofer at the top of the key will drive in the paint strip, but a foul going to go on James Valley Christian, first of the game. I believe the foul will be charged to number 23, Janiah Waldner, the 9th grader. First foul of the game, and inbounds play for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Inbounds on the baseline, Hofer, low post, Bartholow, deflected, but right back outside. Bourget, top of the key. Comes back left, open three for Hofer is good. Callie Hofer with the three ball, it's 5-0. Sanborn Central Woonsocket again working the pressure, and the ball deflected, stolen. Up the floor, got a girl wide open. It's Gertz again for the layup. Lainey Gertz has a pair of buckets, and 6:37 in, 6-0. Or 7-0, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Timeout, James Valley Christian. We'll take a one-minute timeout on Dakota Sports, KOKK.
At Car Chiropractic, we know sports injuries just don't sideline your game. They can sideline your life. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a competitive athlete, or just love staying active, getting back to your best is what we do best. Our team of experts will work with you one-on-one to develop a rehab plan that's as unique as you are. Don't let an injury keep you from doing what you love. Call Car Chiropractic today at 605-352-5264 or visit carchiropractic.com.
Rocking Z Acres of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Z Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
Off the timeout, Sanborn Central Woonsocket, yet another steal off the press. Gertz will drive the baseline, roller for two. Lainey Gertz with 6 points here in a minute and a half, and it's 9-0 Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Vikings get the ball up ahead, lob it underneath, overthrow to Kleinsasser. They had the press broken, but then just tried to rush things. Rylan Whiff had it on the right wing, a 2-on-1. Draw things a little closer, but instead she just tried to whip it to a Kleinsasser and threw it over her head. And right back to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Left side, Gertz goes baseline to Edwards. Work the perimeter. Left side, open three for Gertz. No good. Rebound underneath, knocked away. Last touch by James Valley Christian. Possession will stay down on the Blackhawk end. Triggering the inbounds is Cammie Edwards for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. In the corner, wide open three for Holfer. This one short, but Bartholow there with the board. And then they throw it away. Tried to hit Edwards on the baseline. Pass was overthrown. Turnover to James Valley Christian. Sanborn Central Woonsocket continues to press. Pass in the middle to number 22, Caitlin Stahl. Still in the backcourt, trapped there, and it is stolen away. And back here goes Gertz again for the layup. This time the steal came at half court, and it's 11-0. Sanborn Central Woonsocket pass into the front court. James Valley Christian will set it up with Stahl. On the left side, Waldner, baseline Kleinsasser. Kleinsasser looking down low to Waldner. Can't get it in there and comes back up top. Reset here by Waldner. Waldner bounce pass right side. Caitlin Stahl. Stahl looking underneath. Not much there. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ryland Whiff tried to drop step. Nothing there. 5-4 on the shot clock. Kleinsasser underneath tried to curl the pass around, but it's stolen by Beauchet and up the floor again. And guess who? It's Gertz on the run in the break. Oh, put it up a little too strong. There was some good hustle back defensively by Janaya Waldner for James Valley Christian. Waldner has the ball. Open shot from 16. Right wing. No good. Rebound underneath. Then we'll have a jump ball. First shot from the field for James Valley Christian. And we have our first sub coming into the game for Sanborn Central Woonsocket is Ramsey Folberg, a 5'7" freshman. Inbounds for James Valley. Got to get rid of it. 5-second count. And right now, Sanborn Central Woonsocket's defense has been dictating pretty much everything here as James Valley Christian's only been able to get one shot off so far here in the first quarter. 4:38 to go in the first. Beauchet on the right wing. They work it around the perimeter. Holfer left side. Bartholow catches it in the corner. Back up top, it's Beauchet. Reverse right side, Folberg. Now back to the left. Here's the drive, and Beauchet has to go off her foot as she was trying to drive to the basket. Turnover back to James Valley Christian. Another sub in now for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Tori Hoffman, a 5'6" senior in for the Blackhawks. Pressure continues by Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Trying to dribble through it is Caitlin Stahl, and she'll travel as she tried to go between a double team. And the turnover back to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. 4:16 to go first quarter, 11-0. Blackhawks, cross court, Hofer. Gets it over on the baseline, Hoffman. Now let's work again on the perimeter against the Viking zone. Hofer goes high post. Gertz kick it back out. Now Hofer again. Top of the key. 4 minutes to go first quarter, 11-0. For Sanborn Central Woonsocket, Beauchet launches a three. It's good. Liz Beauchet with her first bucket. And it's 14-0. Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Pressure in the backcourt. James Valley Christian has really struggled with it. Pass in the front court. Stolen by Beauchet. Looks up ahead. Gets it to Gertz. Goes between a double team and is fouled. And we'll get our first free throws of the game, and it'll be Lainey Gertz to the line. Foul on James Valley Christian is, we'll see, is that, okay. Aleshka Andreas picks up her first, second team. Free throw no good for Gertz. Laney, a sophomore, but did play extensively off the bench last year for the state tournament team. 3:38 to go first quarter, 14-0. Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Second free throw, no good as well. Ball deflected out of bounds. Will be James Valley Christian ball. Sanborn Central Woonsocket calls off the press now. They're going to pick him up man-to-man at the half court. Bounce pass on the right side, Stahl. Stahl looking inside, tried to post up Kleinsasser. There's a near steal, and they're going to call the foul on Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Lainey Gertz will pick up the first of the game against the Blackhawks with 3:27 to go first quarter. Top seed Sanborn Central Woonsocket controlling early, up 14-0. Up top, Waldner. She'll drive into the paint. Bounce pass to Kleinsasser. Kicked away by Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Will stay down on the JVC end with 3:21 to go here in the first quarter. Inbounds goes to the left side to Stahl. Stahl goes inside Kleinsasser, knocked away, and another steal for the Blackhawks into the front court. Open three off the right wing. Gertz, it's good. Lainey Gertz in double figures. She's got 11 points early on, and it's 17-0. Sanborn Central Woonsocket. James Valley Christian's only gotten one shot off from the field so far. There's Kleinsasser post up, kicks it out to Waldner. Waldner thought about the jumper, cut off by Beauchet, lost the ball. Both girls hit the deck out of bounds. Last touch by JVC. Bartholow is back in for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. And I believe, I'm not sure, there's two girls that came in also into the game for Sanborn Central Woonsocket, I believe is Baruth. I'll check that when I get a chance. There's a steal down the floor. Waldner gets chased by a double team, fouled from behind. Janiyah Waldner will get free throw opportunities here for James Valley Christian. No, they're going to say not in the act of shooting, so I take that back. No free throws here for Waldner. James Valley Christian will run the out-of-bounds play underneath. Low post, shot up and banked in for two. Addison Kleinsasser gets James Valley Christian on the board. 17-2 with 2:19 to go, first quarter. Left side, Gertz. Bartholow open for three, right wing, no good, too strong, but the rebound comes down to Gertz. She'll drive the baseline, feed it nicely, hook pass to Bartholow for two. That was a pretty pass by Gertz to hit her teammate, cutting to the basket. Addison Bartholow, Addie's first bucket of the game, 19-2. Sanborn Central Woonsocket inside of 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Caitlin Stahl up top. Lob pass goes to Andreas. Now Stahl again on the right wing for JVC. Drives down towards the baseline. Now double teamed. They get the ball back up front to Kleinsasser. And teammate wasn't looking. And the ball is going to be stolen. This is a breakaway layup for two for Cammie Edwards. All five starters now have scored for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. And they lead 21-2. Minute 20 to go in the first quarter. Stahl out on the right wing. Looking to the high post. Now comes back cross court to Waldner. Try to feed inside. Rylan Whiff going to be fouled going to the basket, and she'll get two. Rylan Whiff, the junior, will shoot two as the foul called on Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Foul is on Tori Hoffman, her first. And Rylan Whiff at the line to shoot two. First free throw is back of the iron, no good. Back in for Sanborn Central Woonsocket is Callie Hofer. In for the first time is Carly Edwards. I saw James Valley Christian subbed in for the first time, and that is Dara Lawu Davies. Second free throw for Whiff, no good. Missed them both. Offensive rebound for Kleinsasser, no good. Gets her own rebound, then gives it back off to Waldner. Blocked, and another foul on Sanborn Central Woonsocket. And that will put JVC back to the line. Rylan Whiff just missed two. She'll get another opportunity for two as we're down to 1:04 to go here in the first quarter, 21-2. For Sanborn Central Woonsocket, the top seed. Free throw is good for Rylan Whiff. Back in for Sanborn Central Woonsocket, Liz Boucher, with the one free throw pending. Second shot is no good, and the rebound out, controlled by Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Into the front court, Boucher, jumper from the free throw line, too strong. And there with the rebound is Kleinsasser. Coming up the right side of the floor, Waldner still on the drive down to the baseline. Back up top, Whiff, now Stahl, left side Davies. In the corner, it's Kleinsasser, 40 seconds to go, first quarter. Go inside, nice catch, back door, it's open, moving to the basket without the ball was Caitlin Stahl, gets her first bucket, 21-5, shot clock off. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Boucher, reverse it left side to Hofer. Boucher goes back door, has a girl open, gets her teammate, nice bounce pass, the lost start of the bounce pass, and the bucket good for Carly Edwards. 23-5. Sanborn Central Woonsocket, 7 seconds to go here, first quarter. Whiff on the baseline, no good. Bounced off the rim, 1 second to go. Long shot at the buzzer is no good. And after one, it's Sanborn Central Woonsocket 23, James Valley Christian 5. Timeout 1 minute on Dakota Sports, KOKK.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers. From Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
Whip Custom Farming can help with all of your crop production needs, from planting to spraying to harvesting to trucking. With over 50 years of experience, Whip Custom Farming is prepared to meet the individual producer's needs, from the entire annual operation to individual per contract jobs. Whip Custom Farming is available to do the complete job or work alongside you and your existing equipment. Find us online or call Trent at 605-350-2867. Whip Custom Farming, looking forward to growing with you.
Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Woolsey, getting set for the second quarter here as Sanborn Central Woonsocket a 23-5 lead over James Valley Christian, and the Blackhawks will have the ball to start the second quarter. 4 of the 5 starters will start the second quarter for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Autumn Stahl in for the first time for James Valley Christian, sophomore. Bounce pass on the right wing. Edwards gets it back up top. Gert swing it around right side. Edwards on the baseline. That's Carly. Her short jumper does not go. Davies there with the rebound. Davies on the push down the floor. Coming up the right side. Shoots over Boucher. No good. Battle for the rebound, and it will be Sanborn Central Woonsocket ball. Boucher coming up the right side of the floor. Cross court. Gertz open. 17-footer. Left elbow. No good. Boucher rebound underneath the basket. Her put back for 2. 5 for Liz Boucher, and the lead is 20. 25-5, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. At the top of the key, Autumn Stahl threw it away. A steal by Boucher again. She's down the floor, one-on-one with Stahl. Missed the left-handed layup. Autumn Stahl hustled back defensively and made Boucher work for it. Into the front court, Waldner dumps it in, cutter to the basket, Davies, but it's knocked away by Gertz. James Valley Christian will run the out-of-bounds play on the baseline. 1 minute gone here in the second quarter. The lead is 20 for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Now Bartholow in and Carly Edwards out for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Inbounds on the baseline by Waldner. Got to get it in. Feed in the middle. Ryland Whiff tries to shake away from Bartholow. Up with the left hand, and a foul going to go on Sanborn Central Woonsocket. And Ryland Whiff will get back to the line to shoot 2. She's 1 of 4 from the line. That's the only free throw has been shot so far by James Valley Christian. Foul is charged to Callie Hofer, her first team foul here in the second quarter. Just over a minute gone in the second quarter. And a free throw whiff, in and out, no good. She'll get one more. 25-5, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Up big early. They are the top seed, ranked number 8 in the state. The defending champion in this tournament. Second shot for Whiff is good. 1 out of 2. She's got 2 points. 25-6. Into the front court. Bartholow on the right wing. Cross court. Hofer. Here's the drive into the paint. Little scoop shot is up and no good for Edwards. But a rebound brought down by Boucher, and a reset the offense. Edwards in the corner. Back up top, Gertz. Swing it to Hofer on the right side. Now Gertz again on the left wing, just playing catch there along the perimeter. Get the ball on the baseline to Edwards. Here's the post up to Bartholow. Kick back out to Edwards. Edwards will drive baseline. 10-footer on the baseline is good. And Cammie Edwards, her second bucket of the game. 27-6, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. 6:10 to go here in the first half. Low post, they'll kick it back out. Open 17-footer for Kleinsasser, no good. Rebound, Gertz on the run. Looking down the floor, has Bartholow sprinting for the layup for 2. Bartholow with her second bucket of the game. 29-6 for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Stahl on the left wing. She'll stop, bounce pass. Waldner on the right wing, going baseline. Davies has the pass come off her hands, but she'll track it down near the sideline. Trying to drive on Gertz into the paint, blocked by Gertz, and then Gertz got tripped. Actually, just Davies and Gertz had their feet get tangled up after Gertz did make the block shot. And the ball will stay with James Valley Christian. In for James Valley Christian is number 4, and I do not have her on my score sheet here. We'll have to check and see if it's on the program here. Inbounds for James Valley Christian, and off the hands of Stahl, out of bounds. It will turn over to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. So Blackhawks up 29-26 with 5:25 to go here in the first half. Ball deflected, stolen. Davies on the move. Bartholow hustling down, and a double dribble going to be called on Davies. Good hustle down the court by Bartholow. And, well, number 4 is not listed on the program either. So much for that. 5:15 to go here in the first half. Back door, nice catch in the corner. Bartholow for 3, misses it. Rebound, Beauchet reached over, couldn't get it, and Stahl gets the rebound and fouled on the block out. Foul will be charged to number 13, Ramsey Foberg, her first. Second team on Sanborn Central Woonsocket. They lead by 23. Ball deflected, nearly stolen. Right side, fake on the baseline. Davies will go to the hoop, knocked away, but picked up by Whiff. Whiff against Beauchet. Just spins there at the block, can't go anywhere. Then finally the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Sanborn Central Woonsocket. In for James Valley Christian is number 14, Maria Porter, a freshman, her first appearance, I believe. On the inbounds, it's Davies. Up top, Waldner. Here's the cut. Whiff underneath the basket, blocked by Beauchet. Beauchet blocked it, flat-footed. Will still be James Valley Christian ball, and they're down to 3 seconds on the shot clock. Just noticed that, so they'll have to catch, and you can hear Derry Kleinsasser on the bench. You got to be quick here. Catch it, and you got to look to get a shot up. You go underneath, ball deflected, stolen by the Blackhawks. Pass up ahead, Foberg running the floor. Beauchet pulls up with a 15-footer. No good. And Davies with the rebound. Waldner will push the ball up. Nobody guarding her. Now Fuchs in the corner and way overthrows her teammate over there, Porter. The ball will come back to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Alicia Andreas back into the game for JVC with 4:16 to go in the first half. Sanborn Central Woonsocket 29. James Valley Christian 6, first game of the 281 Conference Girls Basketball Tournament. Vikings have stayed in that 2-1-2 zone pretty much this entire first half. Sanborn Central Woonsocket goes high post. Beauchet, flip it on the baseline. Bartholow for 3. Addison Bartholow with her first three-pointer of the game. She's got 7. The lead is 32-6, just under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Rylan Whiff on the baseline, backing it out against Beauchet. Now picked up her dribble, low post, knocked away by Bartholow. Going to be picked up by Hofer, but stolen back by Whiff. Whiff misses the layup, might have been partially blocked, and Whiff going to be called for the foul. A little frustration there. I think Rylan thought she was going to get a wide open layup, and then I think Beauchet just reached over and swatted it. And the foul will be charged to Rylan Whiff, her first, and the first team on JVC here in the second quarter. 3.5 minutes to go, first half, 32-6. Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Foberg will go back in the corner. Got a couple of new girls in there for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Bartholow, open 3 off the left wing is good. Sanborn Central Woonsocket, Addie Baruth with the 3. And it's 35-6. Sanborn Central Woonsocket nearing 3 minutes to go in the first half. Kleinsasser, right wing for JVC. Looks underneath, just holding the ball, and finally gets it up ahead to Waldner. Waldner at the key. Tries to back her way in, spin move, and is fouled. This will be 2 free throws for James Valley Christian. The foul will be on, I believe, Folberg. It is her second. Third team on Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Free throw is no good for Janiah Waldner. Vikings come back in with Kleinsasser along with Stahl. As Waldner eyeballs the second free throw. Got that one, 1 out of 2. First point of the game for Janiah Waldner. 35-7 with 2:48 to go here in the first half. Sanborn Central Woonsocket on top. Baruth, who just hit the three, comes cross court. They'll go inside, but the ball stolen away. Well defended that time by James Valley Christian, but stolen away by the Blackhawks, and a foul going to go on Kleinsasser underneath. Foul will be on Kleinsasser, her first. Inbounds, goes right underneath the basket, shot up, and a foul going to go on Kleinsasser, back-to-back fouls. And this will put Sanborn Central Woonsocket to the free throw line with Tori Hoffman. So back-to-back fouls on Kleinsasser. Now it's 3 team fouls apiece with 2:34 to go in the first half. First free throw is no good for Hoffman. Neither team's been able to shoot the free throws very well here in the first half. One more shot for Hoffman, a senior. And back of the iron, missed them both. Rebound whiff underneath. Waldner will bring the ball up. The score remains 35-7, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Go in low post, and a nice steal on the post up there by Sanborn Central Woonsocket, but then they throw the ball away. Edwards had the steal, and she tried to feed it out on the wing to Cammie Edwards, but it went through her hands, and on the turnover, the ball will belong again to James Valley Christian. Vikings set it up, come off to the right side. Porter, ball underneath, saved in, and going to be controlled by the Blackhawks. Into the front court, up ahead, Gertz still on the floor. Gertz will go between a double team, get fouled, and 2 free throws on the way for Lainey Gertz. Gertz with 11 points, all in the first quarter. She was 0 of 2 from the free throw line in the first. Fouls on Maria Porter, that's her first. Fourth team on James Valley Christian. Next one would give the Blackhawks the bonus for the rest of the half. Free throw, bounces around and does draw in. It hit the rim 4 times, then bounced in. That makes a dozen for Lainey Gertz. 2:08 to go here in the first half, 36-7. And 37-7 as Gertz knocks them both down with 2:07 to go in the first half. Into the front court, it's Waldner, bounce pass, right side. Andreas, go inside to Whiff, no place to go. Whiff now puts the ball up, has it blocked, and who's going to come up with the loose ball? James Valley Christian will. Again, they're trying to post up Whiff underneath the basket, does a back door, and a foul going to go on Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Two shots for James Valley Christian. Foul is on Carly Edwards. That's her second. Both teams now in the bonus for the rest of the first half. Free throw. Back of the rim. No good for Caitlin Stahl. She'll get one more. 4 minutes after 4 o'clock at KOKK in Huron. Second shot is no good. Missed them both. The rebound underneath going to be grabbed underneath there by the Blackhawks. Tori Hoffman. Gertz in the front court. Got another new girl in there for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Thrown away as they went inside, but then stolen back, but lost out of bounds by Baruth. New girl in there for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Jada Hone, a sophomore, in for the first time. 37-7. Sanborn Central Woonsocket, minute and a half to go here in the first half. Whiff again on the post up against Edwards. Now lost, gets the kick out there to Stahl. It's no good. Rebound Baruth for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Blackhawks with a minute 10 to go in the first half with the ball. Up top, Hone. Baruth goes in the middle, but her teammate wasn't looking, and it's stolen away by Waldner for James Valley Christian, but stolen right back by Addie Baruth. 55 seconds to go in the first half. Sanborn Central Woonsocket gets in the front court. Hone on the right wing. They'll dump it in down low to Baruth, deflected out of bounds by James Valley Christian. Sanborn Central Woonsocket will inbound it on the baseline. 46 seconds to go in the first half. It's a 37-7 lead for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Pass is kicked out to Hone. Blackhawks bring it back up top, reset it with Gertz. Edwards now up top, it's Hone. Bounce past Gertz again on the left wing. Baseline, Carly Edwards had the ball knocked away as she was trying to drive, and James Valley Christian in the front court. Shot clock is off with 25 seconds to go first half. The ball thrown away right to Gertz, and she's back the other way. Gertz has a double team, goes around it, banks it in for two. Gertz, the leading scorer here in the first half. I believe that's 13. I'll check it at halftime. The lead is 39-7. 6 seconds to go here in the first half. Inside it goes to Waldner and will bank it in as the buzzer sounds. Waldner beats the buzzer for James Valley Christian. And at the half, it's Sanborn Central Woonsocket 39, James Valley Christian 9. We'll take a timeout of 2 minutes. Return here to Woolsey, 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and field technology. They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis is committed to bringing you and your operation new and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season.
Wishbone Market is proud to be part of the Huron community and to cheer on area high school athletes all season long. At Wishbone, they believe in supporting local, which is why you'll find South Dakota favorites on their shelves, from wines and meats to hometown snacks. They have great in-store savings and new products with updates shared on their Facebook page. Follow them on Facebook and stop in today to shop local, save more, and enjoy the best from South Dakota at Wishbone Market.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance your existing home? I'm Jamie Olson, your local mortgage loan officer at American Bank and Trust in Huron. Whether it's a conventional loan with local servicing, VA, FHA, rural development, jumbo, or a home equity line of credit, I'm here to help you find the right fit. Let's make your home goals happen. Apply today at mortgagewithjamie.com or call 353-2818. American Bank and Trust, where your journey begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is Dakota Sports, committed to excellence in sports broadcasting. It's halftime.
Halftime in Woolsey, first game of the day, first of four, and at the half here in our girls' first round game, 39-9, Sanborn Central Woonsocket leads James Valley Christian. And I'd like to thank all our sponsors. We're going to make all these games possible again in the next 8 days. We're going to have 16 of the 24 281 conference games on the air leading up to the two championship games a week from tonight at the arena. Our 281 tournament sponsors include 6B Seed and Supply, Double D Western Store, Alpena Co-op, Bauman Agency, Wolf's Auto, and Advanced Sunflower. Hitchcock Two-Layer sponsors include Stretch's Well Service and Cheddar Feedlot. Woolsey Wessington, Onward Woolsey Business Association, and American Family Insurance, Miller and Huron, and our area sponsors, Kent Clark Insurance, Slumberland Furniture, Burns Manufacturing, Dairy Queen, Dakota Land Feeds, Huron Regional Medical Center, Carr Chiropractic Clinic, Rocking Z Acres, Kaufman Livestock, with Custom Farming, Wilbur Ellis, Dakota Provisions, Wishbone Market, American Bank and Trust, and Brian Davidson, State Farm Insurance. South Dakota Attorney General Office is our game official sponsor. Gary Zell Auto Glass with the post-game show, and Muir Family Hair Care with the scoreboard updates. And a big thank you to all our sponsors making our play-by-play possible here this afternoon and on into the evening tonight here from Woolsey. Again at the half, 39-9. Sanborn Central Woonsocket leading James Valley Christian. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, run down the stats, 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Stretch's Well Service Incorporated would like to wish the Hitchcock-Tulare Patriots the best of luck in today's game. Stretch's Well Service does jobs all over South Dakota, including installation of artesian, shallow, and geothermal wells, and pump repair, installation, and irrigation work. Stretch's Well Service is your TNL irrigation dealer. Get a hold of Stretch or Jeremy and see what they can do for you. Stretch's Well Service of Hitchcock says, "Go Patriots!"
Cheddar Feedlot of Hitchcock is now selling bred heifers, Black Angus, Red Angus, Fancy F1 Baldy, A1 to Black, and A1 to Charlet. All cattle are ultrasounded for 21-day cycles. Call Tony for viewing at 605-350-0401. Cheddar Feedlot now selling bred heifers. Call them today. Again, call Tony, 605-350-0401. Go Patriots!
The Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of the Wolsey-Wessington School. The Onward Wolsey Business Association includes 281 Travel Center, American Bank and Trust, McGilvery Heating and Cooling, Mid-Dakota, Pullman Well Drilling, First Stop Insurance, Eden Designs, and Shooters. Best of luck to the Warbirds this year from the Onward Wolsey Business Association.
American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Woolsey at the half. It's a lead of 39-9 for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Here's the rundown of the scoring for James Valley Christian. 3 points, Janiah Waldner, and 2 points apiece, Addison Kleinsasser and Rylan Whiff. For Sanborn Central Woonsocket, 15 for Laney Gertz, 7 Addison Bartholow, 5 points Liz Beauchet, 4 Cammie Edwards, 3 for Callie Hofer and Addie Baruth, and 2 for Carly Edwards. Shooting in the first half, Sanborn Central Woonsocket 16 of 30 for 53%. James Valley Christian 3 of 12 for 25%. Free throw shooting in the first half, and of course I forgot to add all of that up. James Valley Christian is 3 of 10 from the free throw line. And Sanborn Central Woonsocket is 2 of 6, as I mentioned earlier. Neither team been able to get a lot going from the free throw line here in the first half. In 39-9, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Timeout 2 minutes, and back here to Woolsey. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
6B Seed and Supplies in Alpena is your local Hubbard feed dealer, carrying a full line of Hubbard feed and Crystal X tubs for your livestock. Whether you need feed, mineral, salt blocks, or lick tubs, give 6B Seed and Supply of Alpena a call, 605-354-2699 or 605-354-2776. The Baruth family has been farming and feeding livestock for 5 generations. They put their experience to work for you. 6B Seed and Supplies, your one-stop feed store.
Neighbor, family, community, friend, and local business. And for over 18 years, Double D Western has been just that, a positive part of your community. And just like your family, Double D Western has grown. Not only do they have clothes for every member of the family, including infant wear, but they also have beautiful home decor, cologne, perfume, footwear, and fashionable sunglasses. Make your day happier. Stop in and shop local at Double D Western in Huron. Open every day of the week. Double D Western, Southtown Square.
Alpena Co-op Service offers propane gas and diesel products. Stop by or call 605-849-3341. Alpena Co-op Service focuses on supporting farmers and ranchers in the area. They offer essential supplies and resources in their customers' agricultural endeavors. Proud sponsors of the 281 Boys and Girls Basketball Tournaments. Alpena Co-op Service, 605-849-3341.
Crop insurance from the experts. That's what you'll find at Bauman Agency of Huron. Our agents are well versed in our full line of crop insurance products and use them on our farms and ranches. At Bauman Agency, we take pride in our expertise, top-notch service, and best fit products for your farm. Be it multi-peril, crop hail, livestock, pasture, and more, we have you covered. Call 605-353-1112. Bauman Agency, crop insurance from your side of the fence. Bauman Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
And welcome back to Woolsey as we're getting set for the second half. Up next after Sanborn Central Woonsocket and James Valley Christian, we will have the 4 or 5 seeded game, Hitchcock-Tulare in Woolsey-Wessington. The Kid will take over from there, Grady Harrington, 2-seed Highmore Herald, and 7-seed Sunshine Bible, and wrap it up 3-seed Wessington Springs and 6-seed Iroquois Lake Preston here from Woolsey. We'll take another 1-minute timeout and get set for our second half. We'll be on run time, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair in Parkston offers a wide range of services for your family or business vehicles, including brake repairs, strut installations, transmission work, engine diagnostics, and radiator services. That's just to name a few things. So let the experienced and friendly crew at Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair help you with your vehicle the next time you have a concern with your car or truck. For exceptional service, honest and trusted throughout the area, that's Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair of Parkston.
Advanced Sunflower is your locally owned and operated sunflower processing company that buys all types of sunflowers for the edible and bird food industries. They market sunflowers domestically and internationally, so they have a wide range of options to get you the best price for your sunflowers. Most Advanced Sunflower contracts have an act of God clause, so you don't have to worry if Mother Nature takes a toll on your crop. Give Jared a call at 605-554-1301 to help you get the most profit out of your sunflowers.
Dakota Sports.
Ready to go with the second half. Looks like we have starters on the floor both ways here to begin the third quarter. Again, our officials are back by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Do have all the names now. Brendan Roth, Tyler Hahn, and Dennis Hines. They are the law on the court, and they're back by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Steele on the first possession of the second half. In for the layup, Lainey Gertz. She leads all scorers with 17. And it's 41-9, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. James Valley Christian in the front court. And there's another near steal by Gertz, but it's controlled by Waldner. Waldner uses a screen. There's the roll to the basket. A little too strong for Kleinsasser. And the ball will turn back over to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Just underway in the third quarter. Again, we are in run time as the lead is 30 points or more. 32 specifically at this point. Guess it's not starters out there completely for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Ramsey Folberg starting the second half for the Blackhawks. Has the ball, top of the key. Hofer on the left wing. Bartholow swings it back to Folberg. Folberg, bounce pass on the baseline. Drive to the hoop, little jumper, no good for Edwards. Actually, Boucher did not start the second half for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. On the miss by Edwards, offensive rebound. Here's the bounce pass underneath. Nice pass, Hofer to set up Edwards for the layup. 43-9 as Sanborn Central Woonsocket continues to stretch out the lead. Bounce pass on the right side, Kleinsasser. Back up top, Waldner, a little trouble at the handle. We'll get it to the top of the key. Look into the low post. Bartholow posting up down there. Can't quite get it to her. Now they're stuck in the corner. Bring it back up front with Caitlin Stahl and throws it away. Stolen up the floor by Edwards. Now picked up. And Gertz Wings it to Bartholow for three. All the way down and popped out for Addison Bartholow. Rebound underneath for Waldner. Waldner at the top of the key. Flips left side whiff, fakes. Probably just should have pulled the trigger at an open 15-footer. Stahl comes off right side, Waldner. Waldner looking inside. Trying to get a post up, goes into the paint. Waldner steps in, split a double team, and gets the bucket. Waldner leads James Valley Christian now with 5 points. 43-11. Sanborn Central Woonsocket, 5:28 to go here in the third quarter. Drive to the hoop. Folberg is bumped, attacking the basket. Found a nice soft spot in the zone, and Ramsey Folberg, the 9th grader, will get 2 free throws. Foul is on Andreas. That's her second for James Valley Christian. First foul, either way. Free throw is no good for Folberg. She'll get one more. In for Sanborn Central Woonsocket is Tori Hoffman, who played quite a bit in the first half. Second free throw bounces in and out. Kleinsasser has the board and a foul in the backcourt. Going to go on Folberg, I believe, for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. It is on Folberg. She picks up her third personal. Or no, it's on Callie Hofer, her second, excuse me. Nope, it is the third on Folberg. 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter, and a kick ball going to go against Sanborn Central Woonsocket. And in for the Blackhawks, Ellie Hofer, 5'7" sophomore. Don't recall her playing in the first half. Doesn't mean she didn't, however. Inbounds going to be stolen away. Good hustle that time by Hoffman. Hoffman in the front court. Folberg comes off left side. I don't think any starters are left on the floor for the Blackhawks. Hone is back into the game, as is Baruth. Baruth in the middle. Kick back out. Hone on the right wing. Hone back up top to Baruth. Now Hone again, right wing. Baruth will take the three off the left wing, in and out. She hit a three in the first half. Couldn't get that one to drop. Rebound for James Valley Christian. Waldner into the front court. Flips the ball on the right side. We have a whistle away from the ball. I did not see what happened there. Must have been a double dribble. And the ball will belong to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Cadence Fridley, a freshman in, I believe, for the first time for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Hone with the drive scoop shot, no good. Had a nice drive to attack the basket. Could not get it to drop. Rebound, James Valley Christian. Waldner weaves through traffic. Goes in low post, but stolen by Hone. Hone with the steal, and bringing the ball up ahead is Fridley. For Sanborn Central Woonsocket, Hone top of the key. Goes high post. Now reverse it left side, Baruth. Inside to Hoffman, kick out Hone. Top of the key, three is no good for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Kleinsasser gets the rebound off of Ellie Hofer's miss. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Moving quickly now with the running clock. Up top, there's another near steal, but Stahl able to get it. She'll shoot from the free throw line. Missed everything. Was it blocked? No, it was not. And the ball will belong to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. 2:42 and counting to go. Third quarter, 43-11. Top seed Sanborn Central Woonsocket has been in control from the opening tip. Baruth. Back up top, right side Fridley. Fridley goes bounce pass baseline, and the ball slapped away and stolen by Davies, who's back into the game for James Valley Christian. Davies into the front court, weaves off to the right, goes baseline. There's Kleinsasser on the post up, splits a double team, but put it up short. Rebound last touch by Kleinsasser. And it'll be Sanborn Central Woonsocket as we near 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter, and Sanborn Central Woonsocket in control, up 43-11. Baruth on the left wing. Reverse it right side, Fridley. Just working the ball on the perimeter as James Valley stayed in that zone. Top of the key, Baruth starts the drive, has to hold it back out. And finally, we're going to have a foul on James Valley Christian. That'll be on Ryland Whiff, I would assume it is. Ryland Whiff with her second and the second team on the Vikings. Back in is Hoffman for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Again, the starters are off the floor for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. In the corner, open three is Annie Overed by Fridley, and on the rebound we'll have a jump ball. It'll be Sanborn Central Woonsocket possession as we near 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Blackhawks on the inbounds on the baseline. Baruth right in the middle to Hoffman. She just went right between the two zone players and nobody picked her up. First bucket of the game for Tori Hoffman, 45-11. Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Open shot for Stahl, bank shot for two. Or excuse me, Alicia Andreas with her first bucket. She was open about a 7-footer off the right side. Bank shot for two. Baruth goes in the middle, free throw line jumper, rolls in and out, no good, ball slapped out. Controlled by Baruth, another opportunity for Sanborn Central Woonsocket, but they throw the ball away. Shot clock is off, clock running as there's a sub here late in the third quarter. And James Valley will have 16 seconds to work with to get a shot off here before the end of what's been a very quick third quarter. James Valley Christian goes up top to Whiff, fakes, slides into the paint, goes hard to the hoop, no good, but free throws coming up for Ryland Whiff. Has 2 points on 2 of 6 free throw shooting in the first half. Be the first free throws of the third quarter for James Valley Christian. Falls on Carly Edwards, her third. Free throw no good for Whiff. 2.3 seconds to go, third quarter, and Sanborn Central Woonsocket in control, leading 45-13. Second free throw for Whiff is good. Got 1 out of 2. She's got 3 points, all from the free throw line. And long shot at the buzzer, no good. We head to the fourth quarter. Sanborn Central Woonsocket 45, James Valley Christian 14. Timeout 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Stretch's Well Service Incorporated would like to wish the Hitchcock Tulare Patriots the best of luck in today's game. Stretch's Well Service does jobs all over South Dakota, including installation of artesian, shallow, and geothermal wells, and pump repair, installation, and irrigation work. Stretch's Well Service is your TNL irrigation dealer. Get a hold of Stretch or Jeremy and see what they can do for you. Stretch's Well Service of Hitchcock says, "Go Patriots!"
Cheddar Feedlot of Hitchcock is now selling bred heifers, Black Angus, Red Angus, Fancy F1 Baldy, A1 to Black, and A1 to Charlet. All cattle are ultrasounded for 21-day cycles. Call Tony for viewing at 605-350-0401. Cheddar Feedlot now selling bred heifers. Call them today. Again, call Tony, 605-350-0401. Go Patriots!
You're tuned to Dakota Sports.
Well, we head to the fourth quarter, and it's Sanborn Central Woonsocket's game. They lead 45-14. Shooting in the third quarter, 3 of 10 for the Blackhawks, 2 of 4 for the Vikings. And James Valley Christian will have possession here to begin the fourth quarter. On the left side, Waldner comes back right side to Andreas. Feeds in the corner to Whiff. Sanborn Central Woonsocket going with a 2-3 zone. A blocking call going to go on Sanborn Central Woonsocket, and that'll be, Cadence Fridley with her first foul of the game. Inbounds on the baseline, Whiff. Waldner on the left wing. Feed in the corner. Andreas goes inside to Whiff. And the little jumper won't go. Battle for the rebound. And coming out there with the loose ball is Folberg for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Ball deflected out of bounds by the Blackhawks. Will remain Viking possession. Sanborn Central Woonsocket leading 45-14. Again, running clock here for the second half with the lead over 30 points. Inbounds in the corner. Folberg wants three. No good. Rebound underneath Edwards, and she'll turn and shoot, not score, get a third try, and gets fouled. 2 free throws pending here now for Carly Edwards. (45-14) in favor of Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Clock does stop for free throws. Free throw bounces in for Carly Edwards. She has 3 off the bench for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Second free throw is good. Hit them both. Carly Edwards has 4 off the bench. 47-14, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Waldner works against the Blackhawk zone. Bounce pass whiff in the corner. Work the perimeter. They'll go inside. A little post up there. Going to have to come back out. Whiff will shoot the 17-footer and knock it down. Rylan Whiff with her first field goal of the game. She's got 5. 47-16. Into the paint and the ball thrown away. A little confusion who that pass was intended to. Hone was out there. No, they're going to say it was deflected by James Valley Christian. That's why nobody went after it for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Blackhawks with the inbounds. Waldner can't get the steal. Feed in the corner. Fridley. She'll go baseline. Tried to go back door, but went right to Whiff, and Ryland gets the steal for the Vikings. Davies gives to Waldner on the left wing. Davies, top of the key. Come back right side. Andreas tries to back her way in, just working the perimeter. Pop out to the left side, Andreas. Baseline Whiff will shoot a 15-footer, 2 in a row from the field for Ryland Whiff. She has 7, and she leads the Vikings in scoring. It's 47-18. 5.5 minutes left in the game. Blackhawks come up top to Fridley. Right side, Hone. Hone trying to get the post up inside. Double team, back out to Hone. Working the shot clock a bit is the Blackhawks. 3 for Carly Edwards. Front of the iron, no good. Davies steps in for the rebound. Into the front court. Waldner and Davies playing catch. It's Davies in the corner. Whiff's hit her last 2 shots. Cross court. Shot up by Davies. A short, long rebound. And Hone will have the ball for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Open 3. Top of the key is off the mark for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Ellie Hofer could not convert. Quickly down the 4. Waldner, coast to coast layup, no good. And on the rebound, we're going to have 2 girls fall down. They're going to say it's James Valley Christian ball, I believe. And we have a whistle and a timeout. Sanborn Central Woonsocket. 4:22 to go in the game. 47-18. Sanborn Central Woonsocket will take a timeout of 30 seconds on Dakota Sports.
The Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of the Wolsey-Wessington School. The Onward Wolsey Business Association includes Santel, Agtegra, Wolsey-Wessington School, the town of Wolsey, Cane Creek Outfitters, Buzzin' Coffee, Dakota Environmental Engineering, and Uptown Curl. Best of luck to the Warbirds this year from the Onward Wolsey Business Association.
Your headquarters for sports is Dakota Sports on KOKK.
4:22 to go in the game. 47-18. Sanborn Central Woonsocket with the lead. And a 30-second timeout taken there by Krista Robinson and her Blackhawks. Ball will be inbounded on the baseline by James Valley Christian following the timeout. Waldner on the baseline looking to pull the trigger. And got to get rid of it. Finally does. Whiff in the middle of the floor. Has to kick out Davies. Bounce pass back up top. And that is Elena Van Scherl into the game for the Vikings. She's actually been playing for a couple of possessions now. And the ball thrown away. I was kind of obscured from that, but ball turns back over to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. 4 minutes to go in the game. Sanborn Central Woonsocket on their way to the semifinals Monday. They'll play that 3:30 game against either Wolsey Wessington or Hitchcock Tulare Monday at the arena here on KOKK. Low post, they go inside. Here's the give and go, and a foul going to go on James Valley Christian, and I'll give a free throw opportunity to Ramsey Folberg of Sanborn Central Woonsocket. She's 0 for 2 from the line. And we'll get 2 opportunities here. Davies with the foul, her first. First free throw is good for Folberg, and she's on the score sheet. Fridley back in for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. As Folberg, second free throw, knocked them both down. Nice motion and nothing but net on both of them. 49-18. Sanborn Central Woonsocket nearing 3.5 to go in the game. Again, Hitchcock Tulare, Wolsey Wessington are up next. Inside the goal, low post, post up to whiff, and all of a sudden we're starting to get some fouls called. That foul will be on number 15, Andy Augenbaugh for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. No bonus, we'll just inbound the ball. Up top, Whiff wants 3, no good. Ball deflected out, picked up by Waldner, and a foul going to go on Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Like I said, all of a sudden, we didn't have a whole lot of fouls here, but until we get to the fourth quarter, and all of a sudden, getting a lot of whistles. But again, nobody in the bonus here yet. So inbound on the baseline, ball kicked out of bounds by Sanborn Central Woonsocket. That last foul was on Fridley, her second, by the way. 3 team fouls on the Blackhawks and 2 on James Valley Christian. Vikings again will inbound it up top. Davies back on the baseline. Waldner, Kleinsasser dumps it off to Whiff, who banks it in. Count it, and she'll have a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. And 9 points for Whiff, 6 here in the fourth quarter, and she'll have a chance to get into double figures if she can hit on this free throw. Foul number 3 on Fridley. And the fourth team on the Blackhawks will be the bonus the rest of the way for James Valley Christian as well. Now the running clock does stop for free throws. Whiff's free throw is good, and she's in double figures with 10. 7 points here in the fourth quarter for Ryland Whiff, and 10 for the ball game. 49-21 Blackhawks. Folberg on the outside. Comes off left to Augenbaugh. Long shot by Augenbaugh, no good. And the rebound by Whiff, and she wants to move the ball up the floor. Comes off to the right wing. Did she travel? She lost her balance. And nope, it's going to be a foul on Sanborn Central Woonsocket, meaning free throws for Ryland Whiff. Ryland Whiff in double figures. She has 10 points. 7 have come here in the fourth quarter. Foul number 4 on Ramsey Folberg, as we're down to 1:57 to go in the game. Free throw good for Whiff. Ryland struggled with her free throw shooting, but now she has made 3 in a row. She was 2 of 6 in the first half and 3 of 8 through 3 quarters. But now has hit 3 in a row, and hopefully I didn't jinx her by talking about that. Second free throw is good. Got them both. So a nice fourth quarter for Ryland Whiff. James Valley Christian, as she has scored 9 points and has a dozen to lead James Valley Christian. Ball nearly thrown away, is thrown away. It was a bad pass on the perimeter, but I thought it was deflected by James Valley Christian, but it is Viking ball as we hit 90 seconds to go in the game. On the right side, Waldner lied to go inside, deflected away, trying to post up Kleinsasser, but the ball stolen away by Folberg. Cross-court pass, running the floor. Layup is no good. Shoveled out, open shot for Fridley. Does not go, and Whiff is there with the rebound. Vikings in the front court. And again, trying to post up Kleinsasser, throw it away. The ball deflected out of bounds by James Valley Christian, who will remain Sanborn Central Woonsocket ball as we are inside of a minute to go in the game. Autumn Stahl back in for James Valley Christian. And And down to 45 seconds and still rolling, even with the substitution. So we'll put this game in the books shortly. Then move on for the Patriots and the Warbirds. In the 4-5 game, drive to the hoop, shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, open shot by Fridley in the corner, no good. Missed a couple there. Rebound out of bounds will stay with Sanborn Central Woonsocket. This could very well be the final possession of the game as the shot clock is off. And Sanborn on their way to the win. Here's the roller for two. Fridley cut to the basket on the out of bounds play, and she's on the score sheet with 6-5 seconds to go. And Stahl will shoot an 18-footer, no good, and that will end the ball game. The final, Sanborn Central Woonsocket defeats James Valley Christian 51-23. Boy, they erased that. They erased the scoreboard a little too quick for my taste there, but I think I got it right, 51-23. So we'll take a quick 1-minute timeout here. Gary Zell Auto Glass post game, and then we'll get things set for game number 2 with the Patriots and the Warbirds. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Gary Zell Auto Glass is a proud supporter of area high school sports and sponsor of the post-game show. Gary and Michael Zell offer mobile glass replacement of windshields, door glass, cars and trucks, even tractor cabs on site. Gary Zell Auto Glass does chip repairs and they process all insurance paperwork. Call 352-0836 or toll free 1-888-852-0355. Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron. It's time for the post-game report on 1210 KOKK. Brought to you by Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron.
And a very quick Gary Zell Auto Glass post game. If you're watching on YouTube, I am going to reset the iPad here shortly and get a little charge back to it for our upcoming game. So we'll be back on right before tip-off here for Hitchcock, Tulare, and Woolsey, Wessington. Run down to the scoring, James Valley Christian, as they drop to 1-7 on the season. I did all the stats except for adding up all the scores. But Rylan Whiff leads James Valley Christian, and she scored 12 points, 9 there in the fourth quarter. Then 5 points for Janiyah Waldner and 2 points apiece, Addison Kleinsasser and Alicia Andreas. For Sanborn Central Woonsocket, now 7-1 on the season. One player in double figures, Lainey Gertz with 17. She had 11 in the first quarter as Sanborn Central Woonsocket took the very quick lead. 7 points for Addison Bartholow. 6 points, Cammie Edwards. 5, Liz Boucher. 3 for Callie Olfer. 4 points, Carly Edwards. 3 for Addie Baruth, and 2 points apiece, Ramsey Foberg, Cadence Fridley, and Addie Baruth. Again, 51-23 the final here. Sanborn Central Woonsocket, James Valley Christian. So the Blackhawks will advance to the semifinal 3:30 on Monday at the arena. James Valley Christian will play the 3:30 consolation game at James Valley Christian on Monday. Those are the stats. Gary Zell Auto Glass post game. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and come back and set up our next game here with the Patriots